I can see spirits, but I'm not a medium. This is how you can do it too. Spirit communication is an innate ability. It's something we're all born with. Anyone can do it. But I wasn't able to do it until I did this. When I first started trying to figure this out, I had no idea what I was doing. So I found these practice circles. It was where a bunch of people got together and we would take turns doing practice readings for each other. And remember, I had no idea what I was doing. So when it was my turn, I would notice that I would just get all of these random images. And so I would just start talking about the images that I was getting. Most of the time, the images were really fuzzy. I could barely make out what these things were. About half the time that I would do these readings, where I would just completely bomb them. Nobody would be able to take any of the information that I was saying, and it was just complete nonsense. And the other half of the time, some of the people could take some of the stuff that I was talking about. I wasn't good at all. Until I started to do this. When I started to get the fragmented visions, or they weren't really clear, they were more fuzzy, instead of trying to figure out what the image was, I focused on just one little small part of the image. I would stay focused on that part of the image until it became clear, and then once it was, I would expand a little bit more until a little bit more came clear, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. Then all of a sudden, my vision was crystal clear. And I took that same logic and I started to apply it to the spirit itself. Rather than trying to look at the entire spirit, I would just look down at their feet. And that's all that I would focus on, was their feet, until it became clear. Once the feet were clear, then I started to scan up the body, and I would notice the clothes that they had on, the kind of build, whether they were a man or woman, maybe start to get some facial features and start to notice the hair. And just like that, boom, I was seeing the spirit crystal clear. Let me know if you found this helpful and if you're going to give it a try.